The legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's been the worst possible start to the season for them. After 8 games, 0-8. They've looked completely lost out there from time to time.
I mean, the guy won a three-point contest,
Yeah.
so no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot off the dribble, which is different from most.
Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. The Magic men still not a single win.
And they need to play much better tonight than they did in the first game. This is the second of 4 games with
tonight. They're looking to bounce back and answer back.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Nicholson is the 4 with Vucevic at the 5. And it's Miles in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Shot from 12. Here's Vucevic. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. About a minute played so far here in the first. Payton against Irving. That's a pick by Love. Thompson, a screen on Oladipo. Smith against Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Miles dishes to Vucevic. Oladipo, the pass to Miles. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Smith with it. Now Payton defending. Irving attacking. Smith with a wide open look. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And even 3-on-3 break. And Irving with the basket on the assist by James.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Vucevic. 8 points his last outing.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
The screen from Thompson. Now the feed to Irving. Takes a 3. And Oladipo pulls it down.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now Irving following the 3-point attempt by Freak. And Kyrie Irving again. Irving's got 6 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Miles. And another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. 7 points for Vucevic.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Thompson, a screen on Payton. Irving kicks to James. Powered down. The jam.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Back to Smith. LeBron outside. Launches it. Rebound by the Magic. coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that one got away from them, because for long stretches they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
And a wide open look for Freak. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Now,
Irving passes to Love.
and you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And the Cavaliers are running. The Magic trail by 10. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Fry in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets had a nice performance. He dropped 14 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. A nice showing for him in what has been a rough start to the season for his team.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Here's Irving following the basket by Brandon Jennings. Fry dishes to Irving. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Magic trail by 13. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And stolen by Love. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Dellavedova kicks to James. Here's Love. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Jennings wide open. Cans it from downtown. Jennings has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
They set the pick. Dellavedova kicks to James. Pass to Love. Puts it up from 15. The shot is off. And Orlando the other way now. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
Now LeBron following the three-point attempt by Freak. The kick out to Irving. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. The dish to Miles. Wide open. Gordon the pass to Watson. Gordon against Love. Gordon kicks to Miles. Over James. Orlando gets it back. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Gordon.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Let's go quickly. And so we wrap up.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He's got 13 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
And so in the game for the Magic, the backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Nicholson is the 4 with Vucevic at the 5. And it's Miles in at the small forward. Now here's Irving. James in the post. Guarded by Miles. James, no good. And Oladipo kicks to Payton. No good. Good work defensively by Smith. Cleveland leading by 5. James outside. Screen by Smith. James kicks to Irving. Feeds to Love. Clock at 6. Tries it from 9. Here's Thompson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Boston.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game. The Magic trail by 11. From deep three-point range, Miles with another miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Irving for 3. Offensive rebound.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's Freak. The jump hook. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Love with the screen on Payton. Irving from long range. Out to Smith. There's the 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. That's 7 points for J.R. Smith.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Payton dishes to Miles. Can they get it? And the rejection by James. And they're able to recover. There's the screen. And Oladipo, here we go. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Fry comes in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Now, here's Oladipo after LeBron James's miss. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Jennings.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Here's Dellavedova. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
What a performance from Jennings here. 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
The Magic trail by 14. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. To the wing right side. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Alfred Payton, he's checked in for Fournier. And that one's good. 6 points for Kevin Love.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Payton up top. He's covered by Irving. The jump hook. Tries again, and it's Peyton getting it to go.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Bounce. Cleveland will retain possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Such a wide open look. And that's 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Vucevic a screen on Irving. Peyton passes to Oladipo. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Irving kicks to Smith. Thompson left side. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Pass to LeBron. Off target from outside. The Magic trail by 16.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Inside, knocks it loose, and stolen by James. Ahead, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
The Magic trail by 18.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
From deep, Miles. And Irving pulls it down. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Love with the screen on Oladipo. Irving attacking. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 21 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Miles. Miles with another miss.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
And the basket good. 23 points for Kyrie Irving.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Here's Miles. That one off the back iron and out.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Dishes it to Smith. Back to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots a fader. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, part that seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Irving. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Cleveland taking care of it.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for...
Defense will be too much. Losing not an option.
You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off. I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going. This makes me want to try to compete for $2,000. There you go. This is it. This is for the money. Win or go home, right?
Winners win, and losers go home.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Portland Trail Blazers. Taking a look at the Trailblazers, their record has fallen off the pace they set last season. No team wants to see that regression. They're looking to turn things around, and we'll see how they do tonight. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. I'm going Kyrie number 1, Steph Curry number 1A. Because
That's my alarm,
I say this, Steph Curry has to use his handle to get his shot. but Kyrie uses it all the time to get everywhere on the floor.
It's Steph Curry, Jamal Crawford.
Ooh.
Then Chris
Nice.
Paul.
Yes.
Maybe a little Rondo, maybe Tony Parker, Derrick Rose. And my sleeper coming off the bench, Orlando, my neighbor, Elfrid Payton.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Here in Orlando, Florida, as the Magic are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, by Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Portland right now in the middle of a road for concern, but something they are well aware of.
And for Portland, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Moniunas out there with Aminu, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's McCollum. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Memphis.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Oladipo. 4-point game. And there's the 3-second violation. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Lillard. A 32-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to Cleveland.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Here's McCollum. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Plumlee, no luck.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Now here's Freak, covered by Lillard, stolen by McCollum. Here is Lillard. To the left wing, here's Aminu. Nicholson grabs the board.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Miles kicks to Vucevic. He dishes it to Miles. Shoots from 8. Tries again. And Vucevic finishes inside.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now, here's Lillard. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Oladipo outside. Here's Vucevic. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That one misses. Portland leading by 3. Here's McCollum. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. McCollum's got his first bucket in this one. Oladipo, the pass to Jennings. The feed to Miles. He tries for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. And Portland has possession. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from. The Magic trail by 5. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Davis. And it's Aminu in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Miles missing. Miles has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Davis sets a screen. Lillard attacking, and it's blocked by Gordon. They retain possession. Watson with it. Now Miles. Dishes to Nicholson. Plumlee with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And the basket by McCollum.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Nicholson dishes to Oladipo. Left side Gordon. Watson kicks to Miles. To stop the run, and the shot is good. Miles has got his second bucket tonight. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Kicks it to Aminu. Plumlee attacking. No good. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic trail by 7. Watson the pass to Miles. And again it's Orlando with the 3. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Plumlee, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shatters the backboard.
Stay down.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for C.J. Watson. And a switch here also for Portland. Monteunice is checked in for Davis. Gordon with a screen on Lillard. Right side Jennings. Here's Miles. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Miles has got 10 points.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
There's the dish to Aminu. Monteunice kicks to Aminu. Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. It's stolen by Oladipo. Drops in the breakaway layup. And now just a 3-point Portland lead. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Lets it go from 14. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Miles. Miles with another miss.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Portland again missing. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Lillard outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Deep 2 from Jennings. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Portland leading.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. McCollum kicks to Lillard. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. That's good. Lillard's got his second basket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Jennings. Here's Miles. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Jennings kicks to Miles. The jump hook, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Miles has got 12 points in the game. Lillard dishes to Aminu. He feeds it to Moniunas. Lets it go from 11, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
And Oladipo, here we go, connects on the 17-footer. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Trailblazers leading by 3.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
There's a screen by Moniunas. The 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by the Magic. Miles has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Oladipo against Lillard. Oladipo outside. They set the pick. Now the pass to Nicholson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 1-point Portland lead.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the...
Well, guys,
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the 3rd. Freak really making a difference here.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Nicholson is the 4 with Vucevic at the 5. Jennings out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Miles in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Magic have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he knocks down the first one. And Miles drops them both. The Trailblazers shooting about 59% from the floor. Offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Here's Plumlee. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Orlando trailing here. Jennings kicks to Vucevic. Miles, that's for 2. Miles with another miss. And Portland with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. McCollum passes to Lillard. Feeds to McCollum. Plumlee with a screen on Vucevic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
For the Magic, Vincent's checked in for Andrew Nicholson. Evan Fournier comes in for Victor Oladipo. In for Brandon Jennings. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. He's whistled for the 5-second back-to-the-basket violation. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. It's checking out Portland, 5 games behind.
And for the Trailblazers, nobody was calling on them to kind of set the world on fire. But even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yeah, you know, Greg, it's been a shame for their fan base, too, because they haven't really had much to be optimistic about to this point.
Aminu misses. Magic shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Payton dishes to Miles. to tie. That's good. Miles has got it all tied up now for Orlando.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
Pass to Vucevic. Count it from 12. Vucevic has got his third bucket of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's McCollum. He has 6. He kicks it to Aminu. Portland no good that time either.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.